Hello, my name is Debsy, and I'm a spiritual therapist. I spread knowledge, love, and ascension. Today I'm going to talk about our holographic world, the Aquarian age, and spiritual growth. The universe is itself one giant hologram. The images are created by our minds. The information that makes up what we perceive as a third dimension reality is stored on a two-dimension surface, including time. This means essentially everything we see and experience is an illusion. By studying the CMB, the cosmic microwave background, we learn this. Imagine that everything we see, feel, and hear in the third dimension and our perception of time is a hologram. The entire universe is encoded. The holographic principle says gravity comes from thin, vibrating strings, which are all holograms of a flat, two-dimensional universe. Holographic thinking involves our ability to see multiple perspectives at once. When we think holographically, we can view a situation as a whole, taking in not just one of its dimensions, but all of them. We can say that consciousness is a holographic field of energy carrying multi-dimensional information, and it is consciousness that serves as a template or blueprint to which matter organizes, whether in the form of a human or any other material object. The holographic duality suggests that the three-dimensional universe, like space inside black holes, is mathematically strung to the two-dimensional universe. It presents the fabric of space-time as a third-dimensional hologram projected by two-dimensional webs. Consequently, every human being is a holographic component. Every piece of our reality, every unit which nature is rooted in space, time, matter, and energy, that means everything is part of the universal hologram and is itself a hologram. The actual world is an illusion. We are being reincarnated until we reach our actual truth. Heaven and hell are just a state of mind. We are all here to become ascended masters and take our rightful place within the multiverse. We are not in the universe. We are the universe. We are really a focal point where the universe is becoming conscious of itself. The age of Aquarius is a period of about 2,000 years. It is characterized by the passage of the vernal equinox through the astrological air sign Aquarius. Aquarius symbolizes a break from previously established traditions. By doing this, it allows new and unusual ideas to flow more freely and for new pathways to emerge. Aquarius points to a newfound sense of hope and a strong desire for collective change. This age is associated with social movement, equality, and progress. We will find commonality through what it means to be human. We are moving out of an earth age and into an air age. Air is about communication and technology. It's about working with the elements and not what we can take from the earth. We start looking at our situations from a different vantage point. There will be more space travel and solar innovations and less dependencies on the earth. The new age will go beyond technical and medical innovations and have a stronger community spirit. Aquarius is all about the collective. All souls will eventually mature and evolve towards the perfect. This is the time when humanity takes control of the earth and its own destiny as it is its right. The destiny of humanity being the revelation of truth and the expansion of consciousness. Of an age of Aquarius starts a shift in humankind and makes room for a fundamental shift in consciousness of human spirituality. We will shift away from duality and self-centered thinking. We will be more humanitarian and consider the oneness of all beings. Loving relationships and spiritual transformation and increased harmony is all part of the new age. It is the return of our authentic self. It's about discovering who we are and less focus on our material wealth. It's all intellect, information, and collaboration. The Aquarian age is opening the world to true equality. In this age, everyone is more empowered to develop their true individuality and talents rather than just surviving. We will respect each other's uniqueness, bring each other together for the greater good. Systems that no longer serve the public but just want to take form and take from us will be destroyed. It cannot remain in the new energy. The age of Aquarius is really the return of self. The paradigm based on deception and illusion is ending. We are transitioning into the age of Aquarius. We must not fear the transition, for we will all prevail and create a paradigm based on unity, love, and abundance. Real growth is when we start checking and correcting ourselves instead of blaming others. We take our power back by being responsible for our lives. As human beings, we are fulfilled by reaching divine beauty, eternal life with the divine creator. As we move through life, we are on a dynamic journey toward intimacy with the divine. This growth involves 3 stages of development: the purgative stage, the illuminative stage, and the unitive stage. These stages mirror the stages of our human development: childhood, adolescence, and adulthood. In the purgative stage, we experience grace by moving away from a life of sin and pursuing a life of virtue. In the illuminative stage is recollection of a constant attention of the mind and of the affections of the heart to thoughts which elevates the soul to the divine. The unitive stage is one in which a person experiences union with the divine by pure love. In essence, we need to believe in something beyond the material universe and to develop an awareness beyond the confines of time and space. We must not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of our minds. The divine's truth and purpose transform the soul, spirit, mind, and strength in everything we do. The divine's immanence becomes more real each day we are growing in our spirituality. Remember, spiritual growth is a process just like that of maturity. We need to spend more time with ourselves. The divine will maneuver our world, that we are not alone, but we are alone with ourselves to help us with our inner growth. We then remove the unhealthy attachments we place on others. We start to put all that energy into ourselves, and we become angelic and pure. The time between what you have let go of and what is still to come is meant to be a period of rest, a time to contemplate, visualize, and prepare. We've been through a lot, and we must allow ourselves to heal. We have a specific role as a humanitarian spiritual mission based on the law of one. We are here to help free the planetary collective soul from the negative alien mind control software programs. These software programs were used to control the masses. They did that with genetic manipulation, slowly regressing our DNA to a point where we no longer are connected to our higher selves. We are here to reverse that process and bring the truth, healing, and loving light back to the planet. Remember, we are never alone. Be well and be blessed.